I don't have the authorized version of Live, so I don't think I can save anything here. Okay, but it doesn't matter. I can show you how to export directly from Max into Max for Live. But one thing we need to take into account is that Max for Live devices have this ceiling problem. So your device has to enter in this stall. So as you may notice, a Vsynth patch is kind of bigger. So we need to do something. And you can open here a Max audio effect and start patching Vsynth right away. But since I can't save here, I'm gonna be just creating this in Max. But you can just start patching here Vsynth like normally. So you don't have any problem here. So let's just create the Max for Live device. Just grab this this patch we were working. And I erase this. Okay. So as I was saying, you need to fit the entire patch inside here. So you won't be able to have your patch inside this space. So what I do generally is to grab the whole patch and encapsulate it with Command-Shift-E. And yeah, so this would be like Vsynth patch or whatever. And let's just create an inlet here and leave it there. We can even, I'm gonna erase this as well. We can even hide it pressing Command K like before. But this inlet is important because what we would want is to, well, we can just double click and it will open, right? But let's just create a button to do this. And let's do like a bang here and create a message box, which is open. And then we can create here a P control object, which pretty much controls the opening and closing of subpatches. So for example, if I click on the bang, now it automatically opens my patch. So this is perfect, and we will need the plug in and plug out objects in order to keep the audio route flowing in live, or we can just put our visuals in the master track. Well, there are several ways also to do this, but I'm just going to go with this one. Plug in, plug out, and I'm connecting this. This is just for Max for Live. It's actually just because of that. And well, we are pretty much done. What we need to do now is to save this as a project and not just a patch. So we can go to save and save as project here and go to desktop, and let's just call it, Vsynth Max for Live. Yeah, so we create the project now. And as you can see, we have in our project window all the different vpatchers of Vsynth that we are using in the patch we just saved, like the filter, the frame delay. Here are the icons of the different waveforms. And well, we have a JavaScript here that it's inside the frame delay module. So basically, here we have all the things, the vpatchers, the code, everything that it's needed for this specific patch. So after we save it as a project, we need to consolidate it, and we need to click here in Manage Project and click on Consolidate. Once we consolidate that, we go again to the project Max4Live window, and we go again to manage project and say export Max4Live device. And here we can say, well, Vsynth Max4Live, AMXD is the extension of Max4Live, so we are good to go. We hit save. We close the project. And as you can see here, I have a Vsynth Max4Live AMXD. And if I drag it to wherever track I want, well, it automatically asks me to load a preset file. We can say cancel. And here we have the Vsynth window. And if we, well, double click here in the patch or click here in this button, we open the patch, we turn on the render, we select the presets we were, I mean, it is pretty much the same we were having, but now it's inside Live. Of course, you can unlock this because it's a Max4Live device. So, but you can MIDI map with Command M exactly as we were doing in Max. So this is like the best way of creating for me a Max4Live device out of Vsynth with this just, you know, you can copy paste everything to a Max4Live device, or you can make a project, consolidate it, and export a Max4Live device as we just see, and it's that easy to have a Vsynth patch working inside Live. And what's even cooler, and this it might be a little bit, you know, not made in the best way. It's been a while since the last time I did this. So, but we can go to the to this view of Live, and here in the Vsynth Max4Live device, we have all the different parameters of the different modules. So we, for example, let's say, I don't know, let's say Q, well, let's say, well, let's just open this, colorize, and modulate the, or make a curve for the hue. So we can go here and grab the colorizer hue. We can, I don't know, make something like this. And for example, if I press play, now this automatically will change the color in time depending of the curve I draw here in the automation channel. So yeah, I mean, and well, I'm going to put this here so it's quicker. And you can draw here whatever curve you want, and you can also add more parameters. So I don't know, let's grab an offset or an angle or something. Let's say something like this maybe. Yeah, well, so now a part of changing the color, it will also change the position of the feedback. So it's gonna be send it to the right, to the left, and you know, well, it can be more quickly. But there, you can draw automation curves for your different parameters, or copy the automation curves of your, I don't know, you're making music, you make an automation of a filter, and then you copy that automation to one parameter of Vsynth, and then you just hear the filtering while you see changes in Vsynth just with the same automation curve. So I'm not using this a lot nowadays, but I used to use this. You know, it's a good way. You might be confused by the lot of different parameters here and their names, but I'm working on this, and it's gonna be improved. I'm working on this because I'm also sometimes confused with all this, so this is gonna be improved shortly. But yeah, so this is how you create your own Max4Live device out of Vsynth. And again, this can be receiving audio. And if you are receiving audio, what you need to do is to come out from the plugin outputs and then connect those outputs to, for example, the Vsynth envelope follower module. And with that, you are going to make the music of that track influence the different parameters of Vsynth modules. And yeah,